What is up, everyone? How's it going? And welcome back to our Minecraft world. We're starting out today in my bedroom up here, which it's feeling a little empty, and I decided it's time to, do at least a little bit of decorating. So what I want to do first, grab some stairs, grab some slabs, grab this pot. I'm thinking that I could set up a little desk here. Yeah, that looks good. Put a little plant on it. Oh, that looks good. Let's sleep the night through. Yeah, I like that. It's a good start. Let's see what else we've got. Chests could be good. And maybe some trapdoors. And it can be good to just have some crafting tables in an area. Can set up a little shelf. That's not gonna work. Nope. That's what we need. I'm not even really planning on putting anything in these chests. But I like them. Yeah, that was fine. You know what? I bet we can put another stair there, and it looks like a little chair in front of the desk. Yeah, that's good. Oh, you know what? Ooh, that's a good chair. This might be a little over the top. Oh, I like that. It's like a real big, cushy office chair. Cool, yeah, I just wanted to throw some decorations in this room. It felt a little bit empty. That's good enough for now. Alrighty, so last episode, we discovered a very special structure. And running into that made me kind of rethink what my plans were for this series. And I hadn't even let you guys know entirely what my plan was, but I'm already wanting to change things up a bit. You see, I had initially planned on kind of getting through a lot of the normal main points of Minecraft pretty quickly. I was thinking that we'd head to the Nether in episode 5 and try to be in the end on episode 10. But as you can see, we are now on episode 5, and I don't think we're going to be going to the Nether this episode. I've decided that I want to take my time a little bit in this world. I'm okay being in the early game phase and working on stuff. So we're going to have a nice long early game before we move on to bigger stuff, just to give me plenty of time to play around with all the different things that I want to play around with. And so, to start out today, we are going to head back out into the east to find that trail ruins structure that we came across last episode. But of course, to do that, we need a brush. If I remember how to make a brush correctly, we're gonna need copper, we're gonna need string, and we're gonna need a feather. So I'm gonna go ahead and smelt up the copper. I believe we have some string that we got last time, but we also need some feathers. I believe I remember seeing some chickens over here near the village. Oh, here's a decent-sized flock. So, I'm pretty sure this is how this works. I'm gonna go ahead and use my shears on this chicken to shear its feathers. And there we go, one feather and, yeah, some raw chicken that I found lying on the ground. Shears, a wonderful tool. Here's our 8 copper. Let's see where we had that string. Oh. Well, good thing shearing that chicken certainly didn't hurt it at all. Yeah. Yep, there it is. Oh, I don't need string, I need a stick. I had the recipe wrong. We now have ourselves a brush. And I'm actually glad we have an extra feather, because just in case, I'm going to bring supplies to make a second brush. Just in case we find ourselves needing to. So we're going to take our map, head off to the east, back to the Trail Ruins structure. See what we can find. This here is the ruined nether portal we found in the last episode. I came here purposefully so that we could fill in a bit more of the map as we head off into the east until we get to where the Trail Ruin structure was. Guys, tracks. That might mean that there is a mine shaft. And this is just open to the surface. That's crazy. If we have time after the Trail Ruins, we'll come back and hit this. I would love to get my hands on a name tag. We're almost back to the Trail Ruins structure. It's just a little bit up to the north, but I found another type of wood, jungle wood, and it looks like, yeah, there's plenty of jungle here. If we had just gone a bit further south in the last episode, we would have found a 4th wood type. I'm gonna cut down some of these trees real quick and grab a few saplings. And since I'm here with shears, it would of course make sense to grab some vines. We'll be able to start a vine farm, and I can get some mossy cobblestone in my pedestals like I wanted. So I came a little deeper in the jungle just to see if I could find some bamboo. And I found one thing of bamboo. It might be the only one in this jungle. I'll leave a bit so that it can grow back. And 9 is going to be more than enough for us to start our own bamboo farm. Well, I'm glad we decided to come a different way. We found a mine shaft, we got jungle wood, and we found bamboo, which is a huge find. But now it is time to turn our sights to the Trail Ruins structure. Here we are at the Trail Ruins structure. I found a shipwreck out in the bay just in front of us and grabbed some things. Nothing too exciting, but my inventory is already looking quite cluttered. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and craft a chest to throw some of my extra stuff into for now. So like I said in the last episode, I've never actually found one of these in Survival Minecraft before. And unfortunately, this one's a little bit submerged. So I'm going to try and block it off a bit. Alright, we've kind of blocked out the water, gave ourselves a dry area to work with. I'm going to really quickly grab some ladders just so that I have a way to get in and out of this work site. The hallmark of these Trail Ruin structures is that they're completely filled in with all this gravel, but the thing to look out for is this slightly different looking gravel called suspicious gravel. If we take a brush and brush the suspicious gravel, things will be revealed, like a red candle. That's pretty cool. And our first emerald. So one of the things you have to be careful with, gravel falls, as does suspicious gravel. And so you really have to work from the top down, because if the suspicious gravel falls, it will break and you will not be able to get a treasure out of it. So I'm going to try really hard to take this layer by layer and find everything we can. Made my way down a bit, found our next bit of suspicious gravel, and it looks like we're getting a glass pane. Not the coolest thing I've ever gotten, but what is kind of cool is that the trail ruin structure is the only structure I can think of that has loot but doesn't have chests. I guess the ocean monument does in a way, because the loot comes from the sponge rooms and the Elder Guardians. But this archaeology system of digging things out is really cool. Ooh, this is a pottery shard. Heartbreak. Oh, how sad. Those are really cool. If you don't know what the pottery shards are for, you could use them to craft decorative pots, which look really cool. And it looks like we're actually starting to get into the structure. We've got a bit of a stairway starting. Ooh. Look at this glazed terracotta block. That's sinister, honestly. That makes me a little bit scared to be here. What is it? Blue dye. So I'm happy to be finding things like emeralds. The pottery shards are really nice. I do believe that the trail ruin structure has the chance of giving you an armor trim, which would be super cool. Oh, that's suspicious. Another shard. Ooh, a different one. Friend. Cool, cool. I feel like my inventory is going to be very full by the end of this. Oh, that was my shovel breaking. I thought I broke suspicious gravel, which confused me because I had just brushed that one. Oh, that scared me for a moment. Another new pottery shard. Sheaf. This archaeology mechanic is really interesting because it's like the one system in Minecraft that makes you hesitate to break blocks, which is such an integral part of the game. It's really fun. I'm really enjoying this. Whoa. Wow, this is so exciting. I've never done this before. Oh, I can't do things like that. Can't let gravel drop because I can break things doing that. Ooh, a hanging sign. Well, this is looking like a pretty good way to get gravel. I'm gonna start throwing things in this chest up here just to try and keep my inventory a little more open because this thing feels pretty big and that's exciting. Another emerald. And we've got a fourth pottery shard. Howl. It's got a little puppy on it. I feel like I'm gonna have to find a way to take all these colored candles and colored glass that I'm finding and, I don't know, put up a little build or like a little museum for them. Ooh, what's... I forgot there's a music disc that you can get from these. Oh, this one's cool. I've heard it. Oh. Yay, yay, yay. Now all we need is a jukebox. Is that... Oh my gosh. We got a music disc and we got a smithing template. Oh, that's so good. I don't know what this host one looks like exactly, but this is something we can use to trim our armor. If you don't know what armor trims are, it's a way of customizing the way they look. And I personally think armor trimming is really fun. It looks really cool. Kind of breaks up the normal armor appearance and lets you be a little more unique. We have successfully excavated out our first little room here. We've gotten some good stuff so far, but let's keep going. Oops. That one was suspicious. And I just broke it. My bad. Hope there wasn't anything valuable in there. It's so weird being down there. It feels like you're in this completely different world. That's one of the things that I've loved about Minecraft for a long time now, is that when you're in different places, it really feels like you're in different places. When you're inside an ocean monument, for example, it's crazy. You feel so disconnected from anything else in the world. It really feels very unique and very special. And I'm getting that same feeling from this experience here, and I'm really liking it. I was gonna try and organize things, but now I'm not. This is gonna take a few trips to get back to the base. Another heartbreak. Whatever ancient civilization it is that built this place, it seems that they lived some very tragic lives. Or at least that they liked to portray it on their pots. Oops. Man, I need to be more careful. That's the second one of those I've broken. Ooh, there's a different armor trim. Wayfinder. The other one we got was Host. Once we have more diamonds, we'll have to duplicate those and then see how they look. Well, I thought I had just finished clearing out another room successfully, but this little area over here seems to keep going. These structures are so interesting in their shape and how they generate. Oh my goodness. Is this gonna like expand into a whole nother area? Oh, that scared me. Man, this place is huge. This is where I came in. That's the first room we excavated. It looks like this might go in a direction. Looks like that might go in a direction. We came this way. There's still more to go in this direction. Cleared out this whole room, and there's a whole bunch of stuff here. This thing just keeps going and going and going. Back up at the top, dropping things off again. We've already gotten over a double chest full of goodies. So I dug out a bit more in this main hallway, and I've found a place where it connects to what we were digging out here, but this looks like it goes down deeper. It looks like it's pretty tall. Keeps going out this way, and this hallway keeps going. Is that a blast furnace? What on earth? It is a blast furnace. Oh, that'd be really fun if they had things hidden inside the furnace. Oh my goodness, it's another new pottery shard. Burn. I wonder if this burn pottery shard being in the same room as the blast furnace is intentional, or if I just got weirdly lucky there. Because this feels like some sort of ancient smelting room or something. Got ourselves another music disc. Not sure what I'm going to do with 2 copies of the same music disc. Is that another template? Razor. What on earth? I did not realize how many different armor trims you could find in this thing. I found 3 different ones. A very, very long time later, and this chamber is finally completely excavated. It was so big, so vertical. It was so much fun to excavate, and we got some pretty good stuff. I'm going to have quite a collection of red candles by the end of this. But there's still more to dig out. Turns out, this hallway didn't go much further. Just a couple blocks. So let's go check this other direction. Guys, it's a brick. I found a brick. So that direction didn't go too far. Only one little bit of goodies. This is the last thing we have. And I'm thinking that it's probably not going to go too far. It looks like we've got 3 sort of little rooms. And then this is the long corridor. Guys, not everything in the past was terrible. At least one person had a heart pottery sherd. It wasn't all just heartbreaks in the past. Third copy of Relic. Man, if this was a multiplayer server, I could set up a shop. A dead bush. And my brush broke. I think I'm almost done, but I'm gonna go get my other brush and we'll finish this off. Sweet, another lead. These are super useful. And another armor trim. Whoops! I need to slow down. Well, I think I'm pretty much done with this. I only broke 3, which is a little sad. Next time I find one of these, I'll have to be just a wee bit more careful. And there it is. This trail ruins structure has been excavated. Let's get back up to the top and check out the loot. So, we have brought in quite the bounty, quite a few different things, and I kind of sorted them out. I'd say this is the chest of the most interesting things. We got 3 copies of this music disc, a whole bunch of pottery sherds, some emeralds, some armor trim, candles, hanging signs, leads. Oh, this is some exciting stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and pack some of this stuff home. And yeah, I think I'm going to have to make a few trips to get everything back to the base. Does it make sense to have blast furnaces on a shelf? I don't know. I'll roll with it. Holy cow, that took a while. Excavating out that ruin took me about 2 hours, and then I just spent another hour shuttling resources back and forth. Actually, over an hour. That took a long time, but it was totally worth it. I planted the bamboo we found, and I purposefully planted it right here because this is not where I want it, and so that will guarantee that I'm not lazy about it, and I will find a proper place to put this in the future. But I wanted to get it growing already. And everything else has been stuffed into chests or barrels. We've got so much stuff everywhere now, which is great. Having lots of resources is always a good thing. But I'm not quite done with the episode yet, because while we were going out there, we saw that mineshaft, and I want to finish out the episode by going and checking that out, seeing what what's in there. So let's go check out that mine shaft and see what we can find, and we'll probably call that good for the day. So, I have some awkward news. I went and raided that mine shaft, got a bunch of goodies, but apparently I forgot to hit the record button, so none of it got recorded, and that actually upsets me a little bit, but it's fine. Let me show you some of the stuff we got. Oh, it was such a fun adventure. We got 3 name tags, golden apple, fire protection. We actually got a skeleton to kill a creeper. When skeletons kill creepers, they drop music discs. So we have 2 music discs now, which is super exciting. I've got some plans for these name tags, what I want to do with them. And overall, yeah, it was really fun. We've got so much stuff now. Here's some more stuff we got. A bunch of rails, melon seeds and glowberries, minecart. Yeah, a ton of good stuff from the mines. I'm sorry that I failed to record it, so you guys weren't able to experience that with me. I hope that's alright. Thank you guys for joining me anyway. Hopefully next time I'll actually, record the action so you can see it. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Thank you so much for being here. See ya!